guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. If you're new here, then welcome. I have done my best to get the Halloween background, and this is what we're gonna do it this year. I feel like I have a few ideas, but maybe for next year. This is the time I do my monthly skincare empties and beauty empties, but I missed the month of September, and now we are heading to the holiday season. So I said, you know what, instead of trying to do two separate videos, we're gonna put it all together. I did put them into separate containers when I was collecting them, so I'll still be able to tell you what I've used up in the month of September and in October. They have a whole bunch of skincare, body care, and a lot of supplements, which I'll go through them really quickly, and timestamps down below in case you want to skip certain areas. If you do enjoy this type of videos, I have a whole video playlist about my empties. I'll make sure I leave it up here and down in the description below, and give a like anytime throughout the videos when you feel like it, and kiss the subscribe so you don't miss out any other future videos like skincare related, skincare reviews, advent calendars, unboxing, occasionally travel vlogs and daily vlogs, as well as some makeups. Alright, let's just get into it. We're starting with September's skincare. Starting with cleansers in the month of September, I've used up a salicylic acid by the brand Sweet's full size cleanser. This one is 200ml. There is a video about Sweet skincare that just uploaded last month, so make sure leave it there, have details reviews about it. Overall speaking, really enjoyed it. And another cleansing product I put in is the Estee Lauder Makeup Removing Balm. This is called Advanced Night Micro Cleansing Balm. It works really good and is really similar to the Clinique one. I'm currently using the Clinique one, and I really couldn't tell if you're not telling me which one I'm using. This is far more expensive, so I feel like they're the same under the same big umbrella company. So I feel like you could just get away with the Clinique. And I'm also trying to see if I can find even affordable ones cheaper than the Clinique. For toners, there's just none September. Actually, there's none in October either, but I did end up using a bit of serum. I do this every month, and I feel really happy about the fact that I get to use some serums. I have one full size and two travel sizes. The full size one is the Ordinary Adrenaline Solution 10%. So this was the Botox in a bottle that was very popular when I first launched. I feel like for the entire 2023, it was very popular. I really enjoy the texture. It's very lightweight, super runny. I don't know if it's as hyped as a Botox level, but it's a really good supplementary serums or first step of serums on the sunny days, hot days. You just want something nice and simple, not super for active ingredients, because this is a really good skincare barrier. Speaking of The Ordinary, there is Slow Member that's currently going for the entire month of November. I'm not quite sure if that video is already up. If it is, I'll leave it up here, but there is one that I've done for the last year's Slow Member, going through all of their best selling products, which I can leave it up and down already for you guys to check it out if you want to go shopping and get some advice. Then the two travel sizes, one is again the Swiss Bioretinol 0.5% and Vitamin B3 10%. This has changed the name. I believe it's called 10% Niacinamide Serum. It used to be called Renewing Booster Serum, which says on this bottle here. It's a really good niacinamide serum. I like the idea how they changed the name, because the old name somehow it was a little bit confusing. The other one is the La Roche-Posay Pure Vitamin C10, which I'm pretty sure anyone gone through vitamin C's would have either seen or purchased or used this one before. It's really not my favorite, but I keep getting this in the free gift, and I feel bad like wasting. I just don't think they have that sort of strong, high potent vitamin C, but it might be good if you're just after for something really simple and mild to start with, despite the high price tag. So that's 3 serums, and I have 3 travel sized moisturizers used up in the month of September. Starting with the Avène Derma Absolute Comforting Night Balm. I have to say I really like this. I didn't look too much into it. It's just a travel size that I've got in my stash and I want to use it up. And it turns out I was really in love with this one. It's for all sensitive skin, so it's one of those products if you have a bit of skin irritations and you really want to make sure you have a nice barrier protection, then it's really good. And it's thick but not too rich, and it has a nice absorption rate, so I really enjoyed it. And then my holy grail for a long time, which is the Clarins Multi-Active Day Cream. This is the old packaging. I believe they might slightly improve the formula as well, but from what I personally experienced, I didn't think I see that much of difference. But the whole Clarins line is really good in general for moisturizing. Their actual firming is probably what I like a little bit more than this. They do have a quite strong department store fragrance, so if that's something you are against, then you're definitely not gonna in love. And their neck cream is also really rich in fragrance, but also feels really nice on the neck. So I love their product, although they have fragrance in there. There is also a small travel size La Roche-Posay Anti-Wrinkle Care Repairing Plumping. It's like a lotiony type of product, or like almost like serum runny texture, but I use it as a day cream and I really enjoy it, though there's only 3 ml. I used this when my skin was going through some irritation. It was actually quite bad. I use it in the morning and it doesn't cause any bad reactions, and I was just having trouble with all type of skincare at the time. All I could basically use, excuse me, was just a pepper cream, like the ointment at the time. But yeah, that was still okay. So the La Roche-Posay passed the sensitive skin tests. I did also use that one eye cream travel size along with the help with mom, because this is one of her favorite. This is the Julic Nutri Define Supreme Eye Contour Balm. This is their highest, I think the most expensive line, let's put it this way, like the highest anti-aging line from Julic. I got this from their last year's advent calendar. I had a look of this year's advent calendar. There wasn't that much of differences that I would like to go ahead and purchase it again. But I'll say if you someone loves Julic, or you know someone loves Julic, it was not a bad advent calendar, although I think they're a little bit pricey, just a little bit. But I've got my mom a full-size one for last Christmas, and she's currently going through this, and I will get her another one unless she found something else she really enjoyed. Let's quickly go through all these masks, because they are the reason causing all the bottles tumbling over. I have done these many sheet masks in the month of September, which is a success. I wanted to use at least 10 sheet masks for the face every month, so I can hit over 100 sheet by the end of the year. So speaking of the facial ones, they're pretty much all the old ones that you've seen. I'm just working through them. The ABIB Mild Acidic pH mask, recommended by Dr. Dre, is a love. And then I have this Japanese white jelly mask from Don Don Donki when I go, when I went to Hong Kong. This is actually, to my surprise, I said this every time, it's much better than what I expected. And then I've used up this Bombay Black Honey mask pack by the brand Papa Recipe. I don't like it as much as someone else I used to watch on YouTube and social media. I think it's too sticky, but my mom, having a drier skin, she likes it much better. And then I've used this JM Solution Honey Luminous Royal Propolis Mask. It's really good hydrating one, and you can leave it for a good 20 minutes, but it just drips. I sometimes wear this mask because it hugs my skin so well, walk around, and then I just have to have a towel kind of around my neck because it keeps dripping, and then I have this little droplets on the floor. So that's not good, but if you kind of just relaxing, sitting down, I think it works much better. And then 2 Asian ones that you guys can't get, but I really do enjoy. And also by the brand of Swiss, which only available in China, which I don't know why. I think it's because they are particularly manufactured for their targeted audience. Rose Hip Hydrating Collagen Mask and Blood Orange Brightening Collagen Mask. They're just all okay standard masks, nothing too special. So I wouldn't recommend you definitely have to go ahead buy it. But if you are after and you're like happening to be in Hong Kong in Asia, you see this, they're good ones. However, if you're in Australia, you could definitely pick these up. The Suki ones, detoxifying, biodegradable versus the intensive firming. They're both really good. They're not highly concentrated in the serum, as in they don't have heaps, but they're enough for you to have that 10 minutes kind of pamper session. So in general, I used up 10 exactly 10 sheet masks. I've also used up 8 eye masks. These are more for eye patches, like you go to sleep. So there are 2 from Miniso, and that's all I've got from Miniso. I've cleared out all my Miniso eye masks. I've also got 2 from this Japanese brand. I know the name because I saw this on Stylevana, but I don't know what's the name just based on this packaging. So these are my like best one that I've used so far. And then I purchased a couple while I was doing an overseas shipping. These are really a alternative substitute, but not like good alternative substitute. It's just a substitute, if that makes sense, because I don't have many of these left. So I'm trying to use things slightly different so I don't all use up at once. That's why I purchased those. I was hoping it was going to be as good as then I can use as an alternative and cheaper version, but sometimes you just have to spend the money. So that's 18 sheet masks in general. And then moving on to sunscreen, I've got a whole bunch that I almost like declutter versus expired. So these all happened in my recent sunscreen reviews, which I'll leave the video link up and down as well. The Fruitia Tone Up Base Sunscreen, the Rovactin Skin Essential Aqua Soothing Sunscreen, the We Are Feel Good Ink Sensitive Sunscreen Lotion SPF 50, and then the Purito Daily Go-To Sunscreen. I almost used this one, but not quite there. So I just count as 4 travel sizes because I didn't finish it completely. Out of the 4, my favorite would be the Purito, and the details about the comparisons and what I like, what I don't will be in the videos there. And for shampoo and conditioner as well as body wash, so body care wise, I have used up only 1, but don't worry, in the month of October there was a lot. I used up the 1 travel size chlorine anti-pollution shampoo while I go for swimming. I think I cleared out all of these particular travel sizes in my collection. I'm just like, finally it's gone. And I've started using something else, and that is one of my favorite chlorine shampoo so far, which I'll tell you when I get to the month of October. Conditioner wise, there is 0, but there's a whole bunch of body wash. This Delta body wash, the Rose Shower Gel, I had it at the start of this year, or maybe even late last year. Yeah, it was even late last year because I depot everything into a mini dispenser because it's too tall for my shower rack, and I just finished like last month. So that's a huge chunk that I almost used the entire year. Well, during that, I also opened up the Body Shop shower gel in the mango scent because I want that sort of fruity scent versus like a rose scent. So now they're all gone, so 2 full sizes. I've also used up 1 travel size throughout the swimming session, and that's the Palmolive Heavily Vanilla Moisturizing Body Wash. This is really moisturizing, but it's just not one of those like D body wash. So I've used more than a liter of body wash just in the months of September recording wise, but I really enjoyed the other 2 full size ones. And I have a body related lotion finish, which is a foot cream. This is by the brand Punkist NS8 Therapy Heel Balm Complex. This is the one that have a lot of AHAs in. You put it on the heel, it cracks those dead skin. What I need to do is I need to remember actually exfoliating, like physically exfoliate after shower while the skin's still soft, and then put this one on because my feet feels really soft and it doesn't crack or peel, but when you look at it, it has the cracking appearances. It's because this dead skin keeps on my feet and I keep forgetting doing that. And now we're in the summer, I really need to get onto it. You don't need to know this, but I just, you know, I feel like sharing. And now we get into the pile that is non-recorded, as in I wouldn't tell you the numbers or everything at the end of the year, but I thought I'll show you what I've used up because I just like to share my life with you guys. So, for dental related, I have used up a Coast Pro Total Care 6-in-1 mouthwash. Do not recommend. Very, very spicy. And I've also used up a full-size toothpaste, the White Glow toothpaste. This is their ultra fresh one. I like all of their new ones. I think when I first used it, I said I prefer the old ones, but now I've used it long enough, I actually fell in love with it. And for eye care, I have used up a Opti-Free Pure Moist disinfection solution for my contact lens. Then we're hitting into a big wave of supplements, which I'll go through them really quickly so you don't feel like I'm taking too long, because I know you guys don't particularly enjoy this part. Nature's Way glucosamine-sulfate, which is for joints. Mom and grandma use it for their knee joints and it's a plus for them. And their Nature's Way COQ10, that's also for the heart from mom and grandma. There's another COQ10 coenzyme by the brand Swiss. Really no difference which one is on sale. It's usually what I go for. And for Emma, she used up the Nature's Way Keep Smart Vital Gummy. This is her go-to. She doesn't have enough vitamins in her. And I'm trying to find different vitamins that's in a gummy version for her. But they don't have it. They have for immunity, for zinc. But I want her to just intake something else, which they don't really do. So the multivitamin is the go-to. And then for the entire family, including me, Swiss Calcium and Vitamin D. I stopped buying this because I've realized how much they've increased their price. I just couldn't support the fact they were super expensive from what I used to know, and I couldn't see the reason why. Although my partner said he can totally understand because he works in the food industry, and he's just like, this is how life is going. But I said, I don't get paid that well. I haven't been gaining that much in terms of wage. So I'm paying the same amount, but I've switched to other brands. Long story short, that's what happened. And then also for myself is the Collagen Boost and Glow by the brand Centrum. I actually feel like now I can see the benefit of this after taking, I have to say, if you go back to my Empties, probably 3-4 months ago when I first starting it, and I don't take this every day. Like I pretty much do my vitamins almost every day, but let's be honest, maybe every 2 days is the most reliable statistical frequency of how I use them, and it's been giving me good results. As well as this Lifespace Women Microflora Probiotics. This one, cranberry, I feel like it's a women go-to for your like UTIs, for your personal intimate health. I know it sounds like it's a bit of private conversation, but I have to say it's better to do preventions than when you actually have a problem and you have to treat it, because that's a whole different topic, and the treatment can be really painful because I've been there before. It's just really, it's one of those areas you can't, it's not like your skin that you can scratch, and it's not like you can try not to, you just cannot help thinking and without thinking doing it, and that is just no good. So let's not get onto that path, but trying to do it well. That counts for everything in the month of September. If you want to take a break now, have a bit of water drink. It's like a water break. I'll do that with my coffee. During the water break, do you guys still remember this cup? This is my Winnie the Pooh cup that I purchased back when I first started filming, and that was a long time ago. And now it's all rubbed off, but I just love this travel cup mug so much, and I'm still using it. But I think soon enough I need to get a new one, because this is the only area that you can see the colors and the print. It's all rubbed off because I take it to work every day. But it's just been with me and it's been doing so well. In the month of October, we're starting with skincare. Cleanser wise, I have finished 3 cleansers. So in the month of October, everything is in Halloween theme, which I really appreciate myself that you done so well. I have a full-size cleanser. This is the CeraVe SA Smoothing Cleanser. I put it in a cleanser because that's the name of it, but what I really use it for is a shower gel and a cleanser and everything when I'm in the shower. It does clean rough, dry skin, bumpy skin, so I do this as a shower gel, but I also wash my face. I had a little bit blackheads issues and I just like really cleaned that area with this. It's really good. I've already got another bottle going on. And then 2 travel sizes, both finish well as swimming. One is John Plunkett's Super Bright Radiant Resurfacing Polish. So this is not actually just a cleanser, it's kind of like an exfoliator. It has fine particles, it's not super like intense, so it definitely can be used for the face, but I also use it on my body while I'm shower, just like kind of around elbows and the heels as well. The Meal Red AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. This one also got a little beans into it, which I wasn't expecting, but because they're so fine, it was all good. Don't feel like I want to purchase a full size, although Meal Red is a good brand, but I'm just happy tried it and I was like, it's an okay product. Still nothing for toners. I'm hoping I have toners finished next month or maybe towards the end of the year because I have one I'm working like it's got this much left. And serum, I've got 2 full sizes. I can always manage to use my serums and I'm so proud of myself. I've been keeping this. I love my serum categories. I have again another The Ordinary product, the Alpha Arbutin 2% plus hyaluronic acid. I've been using more The Ordinaries. It's because I'm currently like reviewing it, and once I finish reviewing, I feel like I need to quickly use them. What I usually do is open it, review it, and kind of keep it on the side, use it on and off, but not very consistently, just because I want to retest the consistency, different weather, different days with other things. So they're for a purpose. So once the reviews finish, I really start going through them. But this is something I was just purely testing off books for myself. I found it's a really good one because alpha arbutin is really good to pair vitamin C, which is what I did. But I didn't feel like I just need this to pair with my vitamin C. I'd rather something a little bit more lightweight. I felt like this one is a little bit thick in texture. The other one I finished is the Unique Tea Tree Relief Serum. This is a big 50ml bottle. This is much rainier texture, but if you apply too much, it can be a little bit tacky. And speaking of reviewing these serums, I will have a video up all about the Korean skincare products I've been using or I've used in the last 6 months or so. This will be in one of those. So details will follow up in the upcoming videos, spoiler alert, and this will be the time that I recommend you guys to subscribe if you wanted to know what other things I've used up, because I have Haru Haru Wonder, I've got Puritol, I've also got like Park Hyung-woon, it's all those popular Korean brands. And then I haven't done anything with my moisturizer. I do have one about to finish and I'm trying to do a couple travel sizes, just bump up the numbers of my empties. So stay tuned on that. Back to the masks. I didn't think I was doing really well with the mask because like heading into October there was school break and my sister's here, so I usually don't have the time. But I did decided to open up a bag of 10 sheet masks, this Japanese brand. So I feel like because this got 10 in there, I don't want to kind of wait and use. I want to use it consistently. So by opening this will promote myself do that, and it worked. I used the whole 10 sheets there. There are a couple of days I used with mom, but I also used that one of the recent gift Olay Regenerist mask, not my favorite, and another Swiss Rose Hip mask. This is all the same. JM Solution Honey Luminous Royal masks, and the one just fell up, the Japanese one that I really like. One new mask here is this, another Chinese brand, but this is like a capsule, so you just applied it, wash it off. Just fun, interesting, travel-friendly version, but nothing else. I also end up using a clay mask. This one takes a long time because we got 20 grams in here for a like this packaging. I just like, but I'm really proud that I finished it. I'm using clay mask during the day, especially in the morning if I have the time. Helps reduce the oil kind of like throughout the day, and I found that's really good. And sometimes I do it at night not in the same day, on the same day, obviously separated, to give a bit of deep clean. And I really enjoy how I've been using the clay mask, and I have a better faith in terms of finishing a lot of my clay masks. And for eye sheet like mask and patches, I've got 4 the Chinese ones and the 2 Japanese ones. So in total, I have used a 15 sheet mask, 1 capsule, and then 6 eye masks. But that's not all. I finally managed to get rid of one of my old Natio or Natio, depends how you pronounce it, Restore Mature Skin 10 Minutes Moisturizing Mask. This one I had it for a long time. And I had really good progress throughout the year, just secretly off book. Eventually, when it gets to the bottom, I just like unlimited. I was like squeeze every day, every time, every Thursday. That's usually I do it, and it just keep coming until one day I had that final air bubble poofed, and I'm like, the moment that's empty. And I was so excited. So I'm really excited to finish a bottle of cream mask, because these usually take a long time as well. Although I opened this for a long time ago, but still counts. Moving on to other products, I've only got 1 sunscreen, if I can still found it. I know the sunscreen, but I can't see it in front of me. It's the Good Molecules sunscreen, which I also reviewed recently. I used a half of that as well. And then let's move into body care. Like I said, this month I've used a lot of shampoo. Starting with full size, I've got 2. One is the Husk Argan Oil Repairing Shampoo. This one has no fragrance, which is really good. This is really a moisturizing shampoo that I've used maybe 2-3 times of the week, the majority of the weeks. But every now and then throughout the week when I take a shower, I'll use this Thanks to Nature Clarifying and Detox Shampoo. So this is for detoxing purpose. If I had a day that had very excessive oil, or I had 2 days not taking a shower and I usually would do some dry shampooing, this is the one that I use. And on the day when I use the exfoliants, like the treatments before washing the hair, I would go with the Husk one to give a nice moisturization afterwards. So that's 2 bottles, and I've got many little bottles. Well, speaking of many, there's only 2 here. This is the Chlorine Nutrient Shampoo in Nourishing Shampoo with Mango Butter. This one has a little bit more left. This is the trouble with the travel size. You can't get them out, but they're there when you left them and let the gravity to accumulate. This is the best chlorine shampoo that I've ever tried so far. It has nice nourishment, nice bubbles, doesn't feel like super waste, beautiful scent. Mwah. If I have to go back for chlorine, I would go for this. And I think because I use it after swimming in the shower, I love that nourishing feeling, because that's what my hair needs after the chlorine. So that is a very good success. But sadly, I don't think I have much left. This is the least amount of travel size that I've got for the brand, and this is my favorite, of course. Conditioner that I used up as well during swimming is just an Eco Fresh, one that I got from a motel, just use it up. And then Body Shop wise, still managed 2 travel sizes throughout swimming sessions. The La Roche-Posay, what's this one called? Lipid Replenishing Cream Wash. This one is not bad. I don't know if it's worth the money, because I don't have that super bad sensitivities on my skin, but it feels good, but I know they're expensive. And the other one is the Aveeno, almost fell off, Derma X Emollient Body Wash, which can be used for babies or you. I used to use it for my sister, but now she just does whatever. So I took this one when I go for a swim as well. I have another one that I'm about to use. I'm gonna test it out a little bit more. I can't tell when I was using this, not from the La Roche-Posay. I can immediately see I really like it, but it's just the price is what's stopping me. Where the Aveeno one, I don't even know how I feel after this entire 50ml bottle. So still on the process of testing, but I'll give you feedback next month. Body lotion related, I've used up one Fruitia hand cream. This is in my 2024 skincare chopping board or chopping block session. I did an intro video at the start of the year. I will do a wrap-up version towards the end of the year. So if you wanted to know what I'm trying to use it up, this one along with the serum, they're all in that kind of like a project pan. I didn't like the scent of this. It's so strong. It's the Acad Butter Hand Cream, but I don't smell the plant. I just smell that nutty sense, like the nuts, and I don't really like it. But it has a really good moisturization level, and towards the end, because it's so moisturizing my hand, I've been using a lot more this back that I wasn't a favorite fan of their scent, or just maybe I just get used to it towards the end because it was really good in terms of moisturizing my hand, and that's a key purpose of a hand cream, obviously. And that wraps up everything that I'm recording, and we go to the next big box. It's just all about supplements, eye care and dental care. I have used up 2 mouthwash. Out of the 2, they're really good actually, but I think the Colgate one wins because I repurchased this one, not the green tea version. It's still a little bit spicy, but the Colgate's definitely much better. And for my eyes, I've used that one mini up to 3 pure moist. So this is the same, they have a travel bundle site that you can get from chemists, one big, one small. This is usually the one I'll take to mom's because I don't go back to them that often. And I've started to use some travel size of toothpaste because I realize I have quite a lot, and I'm not traveling as frequent as I used to because since COVID, there's just so many travel sizes being accumulated. I need to use them up. So one from White Glow toothpaste, the other one is the Colgate. I'm currently using another Colgate one, definitely not my favorite, but I just want to use it up. And then I have a few White Glow ones that I would alternatively change it in my selection. And then quickly mentioning about the supplements, this is the Blackmore's face oil. Mom and Grandma used it. This is like a 400 capsule. It took them a year. I would not buy another one for them. Sorry, I was playing with my hair. Because I don't think they need it. But it's definitely something if they want to. Sorry, Rena. If they want to, they can repurchase, and I don't mind if they ask me to repurchase, but I wouldn't go ahead and do it myself. I like the COQ10. This is definitely something I like them to use. It's a 30 soft capsule bottle, so you see this every month. Similarly with this Collagen Boost and Glow, this is a 50 capsule, but you take 3 per day. And I don't know why they put 50, because it didn't divide well. It's a really tricky marketing thing. But yeah, like I said, I think this has been working. I've also given the Nature's Way Beauty Biotin gummies to Mom. She actually eats everything I give it to her, but I feel like this one is really good for the hair strengthening and the nails. That's what she's after. And I don't think she found anything bad, but nothing good either. So it's in the process of it took me 3-4 months to realize this is working. So I'm not surprised it's not worked for her just yet. And then something I was trying, the Blackmore's Vitamin C and Elderberry Gummies. I think I finished a bottle. This is my second one. I don't know if I want to repurchase unless it's at a good deal. That's when I will definitely go ahead. Otherwise, I think it's just okay. And then, like I said, cranberry is something I wouldn't live without. This is the Sunscreen cranberry ones. Cinemas I've used, Wagner used, there's another brand, obviously Healthy Care. I've used a lot of brands, the cranberries, and I think they're all just performing the same. So whichever one that you support, which one's on sale is what I would go for. And with that, we're done with this basket, and we're done with the 2-month skincare beauty care empties. It is a long video, a lot for me to edit, but I really enjoyed filming and going through all of these, looking at my numbers and share with you guys. And I finally catched up. I am not behind. I shall be returned at the end of this month or start next month for my November empties. So if you would like to see me again, don't forget to subscribe. If you watched all the way to now, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Maybe leave a like if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you all stay safe, stay positive, enjoy some fun time with friends and family since the weather's getting much better here. In Australia, we're getting the summer-ish season. You're expecting to see Santas in shorts now on the beach running around. I hope you all stay safe and positive, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!